What is your leadership style? What is your management style? It is such a common and vague question that if you don't think about it ahead of time, you could ramble on about something that could lose you the job. But don't worry, I will give you a 4-step framework and an example that will blow the interviewer away and help you land that job off. And stay to the end because I will give you a tool that makes not only answering this question, but the majority of interview questions so much easier at the leadership level. I have a personal vendetta with this question because it goes down in history as one of the questions I botched for a job I really wanted. They asked me, what is your leadership style? And suddenly I was inspired by my days of leading a team of writers at a newspaper where my section was one of the few that consistently hit deadlines. So I started talking about how I'm strict with deadlines and I hold people accountable. And I was interviewing for an HR leadership role at a tech company. I could feel that was not the right vibe. Most tech companies, especially around that time, were inspired by Google and Netflix with this mentality that you should hire great people and therefore you won't have to police them to do the right things. Anyways, I should have prepared, and my goal is for you not to lose an opportunity the way I did. I'm like a mother trying to live vicariously through her son's success. Achieve things I never could, Sonny. All right, with this question, they are trying to picture you managing other people, which is tough to do. So your job here is to make it vivid. And here's the 4 steps to your answer. First, emphasize flexibility. There isn't a one-size-fits-all leadership style that works for every organization and every person. And it's worth noting so that they know you are a dynamic person who can adapt to different environments. Second, think about what leadership styles you have shown in the past. And remember, your leadership experience doesn't have to be the very classic line on an org chart where these people report to you, sir, yes, sir, but could also be the way you lead external vendors, how you step in when working on a project, how you plan and delegate. To inspire you with a few styles, you could talk about how you're great at coaching your team to be better, you're great at holding a team accountable to hit goals, you lead by example, you have a servant leadership style, you're strong at delegation. Those are just a few examples, and you can think about what rings true for you. And here are 2 more ways to uncover your leadership style. 1, ask people who know you what they interpret your style as, because it can be tough to see this in yourself. 2, if you don't have a lot of leadership experience, frame it more as what leadership traits you would like to emulate. So the way to do this is to ask yourself questions about what are those traits that you value. Such as, what are the behaviors of leaders that you've liked most? What were the behaviors of leaders you didn't respect? Your management style can be made up of doing more of what you like and doing the opposite of what you don't like. How would you define your leadership style? It is going to be great to see some comments below so we can all get inspired about what others are answering. The 3rd step is to come up with examples of you showing these different management and leadership styles. So if you thought of a heavy focus on coaching, okay, think about a time you took to really coach someone through a challenge. Now, you can also do this the other way. So think of some leadership moments you have been most proud of and write out those stories and identify the leadership qualities you showed in that moment. The reason why you need to share examples is because it helps them to understand what it would be like to work with you. You need to help them picture you in this job. If you just self-describe like, I'm an inspirational leader, I motivate everyone and they all want to follow me, that answer can feel very hollow and we can't tell if you're actually like that or you're just slightly deluded to think that. I don't know. Now, when I tell people to give an example, they usually do it this way. There was an associate on our team who didn't understand Excel, and I was the one who coached her. Okay, this is not a story. Those are just a series of facts. You instead need to present it in the CAR formula, which is also called STAR and some other similar things, but I like to keep it simple with fewer steps. So start with C, the context. So what challenge did you need to solve? Paint the before picture for us. So tell us about that associate's struggle with Excel and why it was so important that she learn it and what you noticed that led you to take action. Next is A, action. What did you do to solve the problem? How did you coach her? What steps did you take? And finally, the results. This is the so what of the story. What were the results of your coaching? How did that benefit the department and company? This is a framework that so many job seekers know, but there's a lot of other strategies that are highly effective that your competition isn't using. And so I put some of them in a free class called Unshakable Interviews, and I will link that below. The fourth step is to tie it back to the company. If you have an idea of the type of management culture at the company, you can completely tailor your answer to that. Such as, say that you are flexible in your leadership, but through your interviews and research online, you know that the company has X culture and expects Y from employees. So you would adopt largely a Z leadership style, which then you could tell a car story of how you exhibited that in the past. I mean, talk about impressing them. That would blow them away like they're a candle on your birthday. Now, if you aren't feeling so confident in your knowledge of what types of leadership styles they want, bring it up at the end of your answers. Interviewers are going to love this. Ask something like, knowing the direct reports for this role and the types of projects this position will be leading, what do you think are some of the most important leadership approaches? Or what types of leadership styles have you seen most successful here? Such helpful information, right? You can see if it's actually a leadership style you could jive with, and if their answer is different than your answer, but you still for sure resonate with the management style they describe, you now have an opportunity to address it immediately in that interview instead of them walking out going, well, the candidate was good. Too bad they could never lead the way we need them to lead. Oh well. No, do not let this slip away like that. Make it a conversation. I know that was a lot and it can feel a bit complicated, so here's a really quick and effective way to answer what is your leadership style. Simply remember to first say, my leadership style is flexible depending on who I'm leading, and then go straight into an example of when you led someone the way they needed to be led in that moment. That's it. Now, if you want to get a bit fancier, here's an example answer with all of the bells and whistles. My leadership style shifts depending on the experience level of the team and the nature of the work. For example, I once led a team of newly hired customer success associates at a SaaS company, and many of them were early in their careers, and because the role required quick response times and accuracy, I took a very structured, hands-on approach. When I onboarded a cohort of 4 new associates, I sat in on their early client calls, I provided detailed feedback after each interaction, and I set very clear expectations around response time. And if a client follow-up was due by a certain time and it wasn't completed, I would immediately check in to understand what was causing the delay and help them to course correct. Within their first few months, that group consistently achieved some of the highest client satisfaction scores on the team and reached full productivity faster than previous onboarding groups. On the other hand, I have also managed teams focused on strategic initiatives, such as designing new internal processes and developing long-term engagement programs. And in those situations, I found it more effective to give clear objectives and success metrics, and then allow the team autonomy in deciding how to execute. My role was more about removing obstacles, providing resources, and offering guidance when they needed a sounding board while still holding them accountable to the outcomes. What types of leadership approaches have you found most effective here? You want to create what I call a story toolbox, where you have specific examples of your leadership and many other situations so that you can answer the majority of interview questions. So I will link a free download and a video of how to create this story toolbox. And when people email me their success stories, that video and document is the most frequently referenced. I will link that below so you can check it out. Also, if you are interviewing for leadership roles, you better have a really strong answer to the common interview question, tell me about yourself. Managers notoriously take too long to answer this question, so I have created a worksheet that is absolutely free. I will link it down below for you. You've got this. Wi-Fi high five.